Well, the government is reconsidering the exemption granted to UPI and RuPay cards payments from merchant discount rate. Merchant discount rate, or MDR, is the fee charged by payment processors to businesses for each transaction made using a debit or a credit card. Sapna Das now joins us with more details. Sapna, give us a sense. What are your sources telling you?
Hello. Hi. Yeah.
Yes, Sapna, we can hear you clearly. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hi. So basically, all of this is at a very preliminary stage, and I think what the government has in mind is to try and work out a best case scenario that whether it would be appropriate to bring back the merchant discount rate, because that appears to be one of the most workable revenue models for online payments, particularly digital transactions, and this of course targets the UPI in a big way, because that is the big network that we're talking about at the moment. In terms of the data that has come out, like somewhere around 18,000 crore transactions, that's the way the UPI has mushroomed over the last 4 to 5 odd years. So if you recall, way back in 2020, the MDR charges had been done away for UPI as well as for the RuPay cards. Now, there's a two-pronged, thought process here. One, of course, is that possibly MDR is one of the best revenue models, or the only revenue model for the digital ecosystem to keep growing, because some capital is also required for investment. So that's one thought process. And the second, of course, is the fact that, there is already an MDR on your private card networks like Visa and MasterCard. So why keep the exemption going on for the RuPay cards? So that's the second thought process. But I think more important than all of this, finally, whatever decision the government takes, the government on one aspect is extremely clear. And that is basically that whether the MDR comes back or in what shape it does, or which are those, merchants, what are the threshold levels that they'll be targeting, or what is going to be the MDR rate, irrespective of all this, government is very clear on one aspect, that is basically you and me don't have to pay for the MDR. That's something that the merchant will not be able to pass on to the consumers. Now, how they'll be able to do that is something that we'll have to wait and watch and see. This is all at a preliminary stage right now, but there's a serious rethink going on within government circles to bring back MDR.
Right, Sapna, thanks a lot for that update. So a key decision there awaited from the government. Moving ahead.